What's happening, guys? What's going on? Welcome to another video of Ride with Raj. Yes, I sound weird because I have cold, and all the people who are following me on my Instagram story and sending me messages that they're following the same diet, I'm so glad. And two of my subscribers actually mentioned that they're feeling better, they've even lost some weight, so I'm glad that my diet is actually supporting them. Enough of that, and let's start moving with the helmet. Okay, so what I did is very simple. I actually mounted the curve mount on the vent. I did not wanted to use this vent ever. It didn't matter to me. However, it can still move up and down because I've stuck it on the vent. But if you see, it's still sticking to the helmet because 3M is really tough tape. It's a dual tape. And don't use this vent after you mount it. It might get loose, especially your GoPro could fall off if that is the case. However, I am not using this vent because if I ever need some ventilation, I'll open the lid or enough air coming from here as well. So this one is a simple setup. I use a curve mount with a double tape. Okay. After I use the double tape, if you can see, there are two layers. I took another layer of the dual tape and I cut it into two halves. And I took a butter knife and I stuffed it inside this so that it could stick to the lower wall of the helmet. So this is how I have actually done the setup. It looks a little dirty the way I have done it, but stability is more important than actually the look. But if you see from front, you don't see the tape that much, so it's not a bad job. If you notice, it's not a bad job. Coming to two main points. One is the mic. I am extremely sorry, guys, that you all are able to hear only one side of your headphones. Is because something's wrong with this mic. Alright, I did call for a stereo one where both the speakers work actually, but it's not working. I don't know if it's the adapter or if it's the mic. The second sad news is I had called for another mic from AliExpress and it took 60 days and it came to my house and returned back. When I went back to the post office, the shipment was already gone back to Hong Kong. So I missed that mic and it'll take 60 more days for a new mic to set up. So I'm extremely sorry. You guys have to cooperate with me. If you want, you guys can watch my videos without the headphones, maybe straight on the phone or on the TV or on the computer or on your Bose speakers or any Bluetooth speakers, Coming to my Bluetooth setup, see that? Yep, my Bluetooth device remains the same, which is the ASG. You've already seen the video. If you've not, please go and check that video out. Well, I have kept this system out here. Okay, you can duck this down because it's got a flexible mic system that way so that I can operate it and it does not obstruct me, as you guys can see that the way it's sitting here. Yeah, so that's my Bluetooth setup. So my third topic is my panoramic view is not coming pretty good on the GoPro mic. Alright, there are two ways to do this. Either I change the setting and make it more of a wider zoom. Alright, but whenever I do a wider zoom to a GoPro, what happens is it's pretty good when I'm shooting a very larger prospect, which is nice. Okay, but I prefer normal shooting range, the ratio. I do not want a very fish eye look, which I don't like that much. Alright, so what I've done is I've kept the normal mode, but there's a little bit of problem with the normal mode. Usually this is how we mount our GoPro. When we sit on the motorcycle, our helmet is actually like this. Okay, this is how it is. So the view actually goes down. Now if I keep a wide zoom, alright, like a fisheye look, I can still get a lot of space on the top section which I want to cover, like the sky or something like that. So few people are like, we are not able to see the sky that much or the road much, we are seeing more of the bike much and everything. Now I found a solution for that. I'm gonna actually mount the GoPro upside down. So now you can see that my GoPro is upside down. Okay, the actual mode is here, the camera will be here, the main switch is here, it's upside down. Now if I'm using any kind of a sports bike or anything like which has a low ride, like for example my cafe racer with clip-ons, not my current handlebar. So when I actually put my head down this way, I can take this mount and swirl it this way. So now when I have this kind of view, this is flat, this is 90 degrees, so I'll get a better view for shooting. As you guys can see the angle now, it'll be a really nice view when I'm shooting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it upside down, that if I'm keeping my helmet much like that, and if my vision is upward, then I'll definitely do it this way, and I'll still have a very nice 90-degree angle to shoot. Because whenever we're shooting, we have to make sure that the camera is 90-degree facing your object. So if this is the view and this is how I'm looking, but actually this does not happen. We don't look upwards when we're riding, we look this way. This is how the helmet actually sits on your head. Alright, the way I've kept it now, this is how it sits on your head. So in this position, I will definitely tilt this much. So if I swing it more upwards, I can get the clouds as well as the roads as well as the objects in front of me. So well, this is the whole setup of how I mounted the GoPro, but it is strong, you guys can see. It's pretty good. And so don't think that Revolt helmet we cannot mount. Any helmet we can mount this GoPro thanks to the 3M tapes, which are so strong. But make sure when you buy the 3M tapes, you buy 3M only. Okay, I only trust 3M because you don't want your GoPro flying off your helmet. Alright, because it's expensive. Also, few people wanted to know that how I use props and tools around my house to shoot videos. Well, I'll just show you a demonstration how I use my guitar stand as a tripod. So this is my guitar stand. Okay, everyone knows this type of guitar stand. Now what happened is the lower ledge of this guitar stand, which actually holds the base of the guitar, broke, and that's why I bought that one, which I showed in one of my previous videos, right? But check this out. So I twisted this knob, okay, and now I can actually stick the phone between this. So now I'm putting it between that thing what I just showed you, and check and it has cushion in it. Awesome tripod. And yeah, see, now I've just hooked it up and I can even carry the whole tripod in my hand like that. Okay, so it's basically my old guitar stand which I made into a tripod, and I thought if any of you guys have this, you guys should do this, and it's really fun. Well, I hope you like this video, and I hope you press the like button or comment below. And fortunately I have a test ride review coming up, and I'm going for that right now, and I'm really excited. Jumping on the standard 500 because I have that for 3 weeks, so pretty excited, and hope you guys have a great week, and as usual, eat well, sleep well, be good. Signing off, Ride with Raj.